Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to the Day Trader. My name is Martyn Lucas, and I am the Day Trader. I share with you my live trades as I do them. And we're now talking about the end of the week, the close for the week. What a week it's been. So we're live here right now. If you're watching me on the replay, hello. And if it's your first time here, please consider subscribing to my channel and ringing the notification bell. That way you won't miss anything. I really do appreciate it. Appreciate that very much. And click the like button. Without clicking the like button, the algorithm doesn't learn that you like this material, and you won't get to see any more of my videos. So we're talking about all kinds of things today. It's been a heck of a week. Some exciting stuff, some not so much. So let's go straight into it. Let's get straight into it. Let's go over to my Google screen. Here we go. And this is my portfolio. This is everything I do here is my own portfolio. This is not clickbait. I share with you my actual trades, my actual portfolio, open and honest with you. I'm not a financial advisor, but I do spend my days trading. This is how I live, and this is what I do. And if you find this useful, then subscribe to my channel. Please comment below. I'd like to know your thoughts on a few things today. I'd like your advice on a few things, get some feedback from you. So if you could comment below, that'd be great. So here's my portfolio. We're just coming up to 4 months old on this particular portfolio. This is a Robinhood portfolio. And we started out with a $5,000 investment, grew the portfolio, took some money out, and now we're up to 46. So it's been quite successful. I've had some ups and downs. Today, as you can see, we're down just over 1%. Now, my shares were up quite a bit with all the blue chip stocks like Apple. What else did I have? That was up. Let me just scroll down across here a minute. We had Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, all those shares you can still see they're still up over here. In fact, they're just behind my face right now, but never mind. I took some profits from them and put those into stocks that were down. Wanted to take advantage of stocks that were down, so that's what I did. I moved a lot of my stuff, a lot of my profits into Carnival. We'll go over to Carnival now. Let's have a look at Carnival. So here is Carnival. This is on the week. As you can see, we had a big drop yesterday, and I was able to take advantage of that and really, I mean, I think it was here. Was it July 20th? Yes, it was. And I really managed to benefit from that. Carnival really dropped a lot because of the Delta variant. A lot of people got scared with the Delta variant, and it is a concern. But if you look at the 5-year chart of Carnival, it had some growth here. Started to come down. I've worked on Carnival. I've got first-hand experience of Carnival, so you know, I know how popular the company is. I know it's got a lot of debt, but it's also got a lot of business. So it's very, very popular all across the world. Remember, Carnival CCL isn't just a Carnival cruise line; it's many other cruise lines as well. So the whole cruise this kind of covers the whole cruising industry. So Carnival is a real benchmark of what the tourism business is doing. So anyway, it started to decline, and then of course overnight with COVID it dropped right off, and then we slowly saw it slowly increasing, and then we dropped down again because of the Delta variant. So that's when I bought in, and then dollar shared averaged as it went down. I kept buying in. Now the trouble is you never know when the bottom is. No one knows. No one can know when the bottom is. So all you can do is buy on the way down, which is what I was doing. Every time it stepped down another 5%, I bought a bit more, and that's now got me up to 8,413 here. Now we're currently down. We've dropped down again today, but the rate of the drop has stopped. today's been quite flat apart from this morning. It's been quite flat. I'm not going to invest any more because I don't want my portfolio to be 100% Carnival. I'd like it to be really no more. Where is my portfolio? Where is my percentage here? It is, I can't see it now. Yeah, 18.35%. That's a bit high. I really only wanted it to be 5%, but it dropped and it was an opportunity to buy in. So what I will do is once we can, in fact, look, we've got the after hours starting to see it come up again. If I can get this up to the 60, which is where it was along here, maybe even just like 50, to be honest, 50 somewhere along here, I will sell my shares of Carnival. I probably leave 5% in it, but the rest I'll sell. That's my plan. But I saw a great opportunity in Carnival. So I don't know what you think. Do you think Carnival is in trouble? Do you think it's going to go bust? It's got a lot of debt. Yesterday was interesting because they refinanced their debt, which is a good thing because they're now saving money. This is the news that came out yesterday. In fact, it came out today. And this is Carnival Corporation said it has priced its offering of $2.41 billion in first priority senior secured notes due 2028 to refinance part of its existing 11.5% notes and to extend maturities. The cruise operator said Wednesday evening that it expects the offering of the new note to close July 26. The new notes will pay interest semi-annually on February the 1st and August the 1st, each year starting 2022 at an annual rate of 4%, it said. They will mature on August the 1st, 2028. Carnival expects to use net proceeds from the offering to fund its tender offer to buy up to $2 billion in 11.5% first priority senior secured notes due 2023 and the related consent solicitation, as well as the payment of accrued and unpaid interest on those notes, accepted to purchase and related fees and expenses. The company said the new notes 4% interest rate will replace existing debt carrying an 11.5% coupon and generate $135 million in interest savings each year. That's why they've done it. At the end of the day, they've got some debt. All businesses do, by the way, but they've got quite a bit of debt. But they are pretty much equal with their assets for what they have in assets as well, and their ships and so on and so forth. They do have a lot of assets, but to be able to save $135 million in interest each year is a good thing. So they've looked at that, taken the right steps. I think that's great. You know, they've done the right thing there for their debt. That's good action. So I'm pleased to see they've recognised that and taken action to save money on their debt. So knowing Carnival, I do think that even though it has all this debt, I do think in the next few months, they've said 75% of their ships are going to start sailing again. So I do think that we are about to see Carnival really start to pick up. Because the only reason it fell off here was of COVID. It wasn't due to any practices from the company or the lack of interest in the company. I got a lot of friends that are all booked up, fully booked up this year and next year, waiting to sail again. So I think this is going to be a really good growth company. So that's what I think. If you've got any thoughts, let me know, and I will look into it for my next video. So if you've got any thoughts on that, please do go below in the comments and tell me what you think. I'd love to know your thoughts on that one. All right, moving on. Tesla's interesting. I sold a lot of my shares. I've only got one share left now in Tesla. Sometimes when I take profits, but I want to keep my eye on the stock, I'll just keep one share, so it keeps it in my portfolio. So it reminds me I've got interest in that stock. But I'd love to get back in again. I know it's got its earnings reports coming up shortly, so I know Tesla's going to go up to 900 over the next year or two. I really do feel it's a huge opportunity. I'm now looking for an opportunity to get back in again Now, unfortunately, certain companies, like if we go back to my main portfolio again, and we look at Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, these are stocks that genuinely go up most of the time. They have a few dips, but they're genuinely going up. So it's difficult to get in. And if you believe in the stock, got to look at the value, not just the price. You really have to get into it. Even sometimes it's difficult to find a huge drop unless you believe that we're about to have the big correction everyone's talking about, of course. But if that's a possibility, but I'm looking for an opportunity to get back into Tesla, but I need to make money on Carnival, and I also need to make money on a couple of other things. So let's have a look at the Tesla story. This is quite interesting. I like this. The Tesla story here. If you had $5,000 right now, where would you put it? And I see Tesla came out as 47%. So that doesn't surprise me. I think a lot of people think that Tesla is. I mean, I love Tesla, absolutely fantastic. And I look forward to being able to find an opportunity to get back in there again. Anyway. All right, moving over to other news now. Apple as well. I only have one share of Apple now. I came out of Apple to take some profit. Again, the same thing. I'm looking to get back into Apple. By the way, if you're watching on the live chat, if you want to ask me any questions, please feel free. This is a live show right now, and you can ask me anything, and I'll happily share it with you. Moving along then, we looked at Carnival. We talked about that. This is another interesting stock, Rolls-Royce. Now, this isn't the cars. This is the company that services the engines for the planes. I've invested in this, and I'm currently up 0.78% because the market has been dropping, and I've been buying in as it's been dropping. So I've now got $945 in Rolls-Royce, which is 2% of my portfolio. I don't want any more than that because it is a high risk because they've got a lot of debt. But if you look at the share price, it's on the floor. I mean, it traded for years around this sort of price here, 11, 12, 13, and because the plane stopped flying. Overnight, Rolls-Royce fell off a cliff. So, I saw that as a buying opportunity. I bought down here. I think it's one of those sort of speculative stocks thinking, well, if it comes back, I'm going to do really well. There's no reason at $1.33, if we go back up to, I mean, it speaks for itself, right? I mean, if we can go back up to 11, 12, I'm going to 10x my investment, right? I could go from 945 to 9,000. So that's a good opportunity, I think. Because also Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister of England, has said that they won't let Rolls-Royce fail. Rolls-Royce has got such heritage and such expertise in the engine world that I feel that it will come back. Again, it's just a COVID problem. Well, COVID won't be around forever. So, Rolls-Royce, I think, will be in the game. So that is an opportunity. I wouldn't want to invest any more money in it because it could be a long time and I could use that money to grow somewhere else. So Rolls-Royce, I started out with just a couple of shares. I've now got 711 because the price kept dropping, so I kept buying in. Again, the market tells you where to go sometimes. Another one like that is Harpoon Therapeutics. Harpoon Therapeutics is a clinical stage immunotherapy company. Now, the reason why I invested in this one, again, if you look at the price, we're down a long way down from where we started back in 2019. The company has funds for another couple of years. It has investors in it. It has some big backers in it. It's doing good work. It just needs one of their operations to break through and get approval. And this is one of those sort of stocks that would shoot to the moon. Again, shouldn't be a large part of your portfolio. I've got 2.48%, as you can see in it. But I think it's well worth an investment. Again, that grew. I only started out with 1%, but it grew now to 2.48 because the price kept dropping. So our dollar cost averaged into that, and I'm 12% down now. Well, at one point when I started investing in it around here, I was like minus 30. So I bought some more, so that improved my average. My average now is minus 12. But to be down here at minus 12 is, in my opinion, a strong position. Of course, it can continue to go down. I mean, the lowest it got down was over here, which was around about the 9, I think it was. This is the wrong chart. I could zoom into another chart, but I won't bother right now. It was, yeah, there we go. 947 was the lowest. It could go lower. If it drops another 10%, I might buy a bit more. But that's kind of it. I don't want to keep going and going and going. I want to see an upside of that now. So that's where I sit with that one. Now, of course, the big news of the day is: are you going to buy into the Robinhood IPO? I've already requested 1 share. I will edit that in a few days. I want to take profits from hopefully Harpoon could come up. Because normally Harpoon will do this once a month, these sort of peaks and troughs here once a month. So we did see some growth today, as you can see. Look, it rose 3% today. So normally over the month it'll come up. It might not be quick enough for my Robinhood investment, but again, I don't tend to stay here. When I can get up to here or round about here, I would sell out and then use that to invest in other things. So I'm looking for some profits to put into Robinhood. Robinhood, I know it will shoot up on the day. Normally I'd say I think it will shoot up on the day. This one I will say I know it's going to shoot up on the day. The good thing about it is a lot of the Robinhood investors will want to sell, flip, but they're discouraged from doing that, because if you flip on the same day, you will lose your opportunity to get into another IPO. So I'm hoping that will calm it down and make it sort of go its course rather than just a big flip on the day, because I think that's going to go up. I'm looking to invest probably maybe $1,000, maybe $2,000, if I can find the profits from somewhere else, because all my available capital is invested. My portfolio was $46,000, so I need to find profits from something else, and it's been a bit of a rubbishy week, really. I mean, we're 2.83 up, made some profit. I mean, we've made $1,200 this week, but it's we've had a week before was down, so there's not a huge amount. In fact, over the month I'm down nearly 3%, so I haven't got any real profits in here at the moment. So I'm looking for something to boost up so I can reinvest with Robinhood. So what do you think about Robinhood? Are you going to be an investor in Robinhood? Are you going to invest, or what do you think? So that's Robinhood. So that's just a few days away now. We're just waiting for the final price. Of course, we want the price to be lower. It's between 38 and 42. Typically, it tends to be on the higher end so far. I've noticed all the IPOs, but it'd be great if it was 38, wouldn't it? Let's hope for that. Let's hope for 38, or even better. Let's go for $1. Let's hope for that. We'll see what happens. Anyway, that's today. That's where we are today. It's we're looking forward to seeing something happen with Harpoon Therapeutics. Looking forward to seeing what's going to happen with Robinhood. Very excited about that. Rolls-Royce, long-term play. I think we're going to have to sit and wait on that one. Could be 6 months, a year, but it could. It's very possible that the 945 could turn into 9,000. That really, that's possible. So just keep buying the dip, as long as it doesn't go bust, and we'll be good. Carnival, I'm sure the only thing that can bring it down is the Delta variant. If we all think that the world's going to end and everything's going to go bad, then what's the point of doing anything? We've got to be optimistic and hope that that isn't going to happen. So we're looking at Carnival. Very excited about that. Apple, when I get some profits and I've made profits from my other stocks, then I will get back into Apple for a long-term retirement plan. And of course Tesla as well. That's taking over the world. That's something I'll be getting back into with the profits I can hopefully make. So there we go. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to, or please consider, if you would, subscribing to my channel and ring the bell. Ring the bell is so you get notified when I go live. I'd really appreciate that very much indeed. And that's it from me. Thank you very much for being here. And it's now time to end my live broadcast. If you've got any questions, please go below and ask me, and I always reply to all of my comments. So thank you very much indeed. Just leaves me to say, God bless America, God save the Queen, and we'll see you all back next time. And this is from the back of my studio. There we go. This is the backside. There we go. Bye-bye for now.